What's a good word, everyone? It's your boy DKB here. I just want to say thanks for all the support. The channel's been steadily growing, and the number you see below, you can drop a text, shoot a voicemail, any ideas, topics, collabs, etc. you guys want to see. I'll include them in future videos and live streams, and I'll catch you again. Be easy. What's a good word, Jets fans? It's your boy DKB here. And we had two rumors come out today and one within the last day or two with Justin Fields and a weapon in the NFL draft for him specifically. And I want to talk about the rumor about Justin Fields first because that feeds directly into what we may do with our seventh overall pick in the first round. And the rumor around Justin Fields is pretty straightforward. It's that the New York Jets will be using our top resource to support Justin Fields, someone in the trenches or a weapon, right? And there's a lot of different directions you can go. And we've heard all of the rumors, right? So I take a lot of this with a grain of salt because so far under Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn, there really haven't been any leaks. A lot of the rumors and such that are out there are really educated guesses that any general fan I feel like could make. If you understand football, you know what some of the holes within the roster are, and then just the approach of this new staff, right? While Darren Muji has already given, and Aaron Glenn for that fact as well, the starting nod to Justin Fields, it is still a job for his to lose. He's not just securely locked into that spot, as Aaron Glenn later highlighted in his press conference. If not Jordan Travis, but if Tyrod Taylor ends up being able to outproduce him or be more consistent and effective within this offense, it's reasonable to think that maybe they start off with Tyrod Taylor and then look to go back to Justin Fields after maybe he gets a little bit more acclimated and different things like that. But for now, it's his job to lose. So what does that mean? You do have him on a 2-year rental, but realistically, it's a 1 year, $30 million tryout for him. And when you make this kind of commitment up front, this is a guy that you expect to be able to succeed within an offense. And so it helps that we have 4/5 of the offensive line built up. So you don't necessarily need to go that route in the draft right out of the gate. It helps that you have your running back room essentially locked up already, barring any kind of crazy trade. And then you look at the wide receiver and tight ends as the most obvious option here. And just looking at the draft, right, there's a ton of different routes to go here. You've had all the rumors from Ashton Genty to Ted McMillan. We've had Matthew Golden come up as a rising guy that could be picked at 7. Tyler Warren, trade back options, people will highly consider Loveland. And so really anybody on the offensive side is up for grabs, right? Just in my mock draft, we picked up Will Campbell. People are obviously really in love with the idea of being able to grab Mimbu as well if he lands at number 7. And so we'll have to see what the Jets feel like the best option to figure things out is going to be. But leading into the second rumor, it came out maybe an hour or so ago that the New York Jets have been doing extensive homework on Tyler Warren, and realistically, they're going to continue to keep tabs, right? And this isn't earth-shattering news. This is stuff that was going to happen no matter what, right? When you have a top 10 pick, there's going to be a litany of guys that you look at, and then those that you continue to focus and hone in on. And if you want to consider weapons over offensive line in the first round, then definitely it makes a ton of sense to look at all of these top guys. And with Tyler Warren, I think the thing that draws the most attention is one, he offers the best skill set and ability to go out there and be creative within the offense. So if Tanner Engstrand decides he wants to scale back on maybe the trick play aspect of his offense, but he does want to still get creative with being able to move guys all over the alignment, being able to maybe initiate some wildcat packages and stuff like that while not getting as crazy as what Ben Johnson did. Tyler Warren is the guy. Obviously, with a lot of the wide receivers, as I kind of broke down some of the top 10 guys, there's a lot of inside out versatility, even with these guys that are kind of true X builds, right? But Tyler Warren is going to be the guy that not only offers the ability to attach to the offensive line and make plays from the line of scrimmage. You're going to be able to separate him out wide. You can utilize him as a quarterback. You can utilize him if you want to get crazy as a rusher. You can utilize him coming out of the backfield. And you could probably even separate him and put him out on the boundary and, whatever kind of crazy play you want to draw up there, and he'll have a level of success, right? Cracked over 1,000 yards in 2024, contributed in the passing game, contributed in the rushing game. This is a guy that is fairly accustomed and acclimated to doing that. And plus, it helps knowing the program he's coming from with Penn State, where they tend to be athletic freaks. And his mindset is another component that I really, really love as well, where just recently he was talking about really modeling his game after George Kittle, which I think we would all sign up for. But in addition to that, he also threw out Jeremy Shockey as a guy that after he's caught the ball, how he wants to utilize his body, how he wants to be able to go out there and get some yak plays under his belt. And, we've had the throwback names that he's mentioned as well. So this is a guy that I think when you're doing your homework, you don't really have question marks about what he can produce on an NFL field. You want to make sure that you're comfortable with the character. You want to make sure there's no red flags in the past or history, nothing that's going to creep up where suddenly he's missing a huge chunk of his time and there's, investigations going on, et cetera, et cetera. So if Tyler Warren is the pick, I won't say it's the best value option for the Jets, but for what we may want to do from an offensive schematic standpoint, this would probably be the best fit for the New York Jets in terms of accomplishing everything, improving the run game, which is really the one of the biggest question marks for Tyler Warren. Although I think that is something that can get worked out fairly quick. The run game, he'll impact the pass game for you. He can operate as a quarterback when you do want to get crazy. He's going to be able to go out there and be impactful day one as a receiving option for you, and he's going to give you that alignment versatility that you're looking for. So let me know what you guys think. Tyler Warren at 7, I think, is becoming a little less of a odds-on favorite pick just from what I've seen. I think in some order it goes Mimbu, it goes Ted McMillan, then probably Will Campbell, then it's probably someone like Tyler Warren. But let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys again. Peace.